In this episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing episode 8, the season 2 finale of Chucky, titled Chucky Actually. Now, this season 2 finale takes place during Christmas time. After the events of what was happening at the orphanage and how episode 7 ended, we find out that Chucky actually put his soul into Dr. Mixter. So they switch roles. Dr. Mixter goes back to her office, and behind a painting there is a safe. She punches in the code, the safe opens, and it's the original Chucky doll from the very first movie, which is what I think it is. The great Easter egg is that the code, the numbers that she puts in to unlock the safe, is 11988. The release date for the first movie, Child's Play, that was released in theaters. Very, very great detail. I loved it. As soon as I saw it, I already automatically knew what it was, and it was great. Now, the whole aspect of what's going on is very different. Lexi brings Jake home, and Devin is there as a present, from Lexi, and they all share this moment. The mother is still on social media. She's still the mayor, and Caroline's, the younger sister, still doing her thing. All the while, Chucky is trying to figure out what to do. He orders this quiet chainsaw online. He actually has his own credit card, which is really funny. Not only that, the whole aspect between Tiffany, Glenn, and Glenda is really interesting. Um, Glenda kind of brings the Glenn and Glenda doll into the hospital room where Glenn is, and Tiffany, or Jennifer Tilly for that matter, kind of does the whole switch. And we see Glenn and Glenda both dead, along with the security guard also dead. And Billy Boyd, who voiced Glenn and Glenda in The Seed of Chucky, does reprise his role in this as a cameo. It's great. The character is now called Gigi. Really fitting, really fun, and Jennifer Tilly sees that the mayor has the original kind of OG bride that from the Bride of Chucky. So she takes it, but then all of a sudden the whole aspect of Caroline now is siding with Tiffany. We don't know what happened. Chucky comes down the chimney and kind of chainsaws in half the mother, Lexi's mother, and it's really interesting and just in your face. Kind of an homage to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is really different and really interesting. But the aspect of the kids upstairs, Lexi, Jake, and Devin sleeping, but they can't hear the chainsaw because it's so quiet, is really different. Lexi out of nowhere just comes, attacks Chucky, cuts him in half, and the whole aspect starts with, and then Lexi and Jake and Devin, are orphans once again, especially Lexi now, because Caroline is gone and she got twisted and turmoil between what was happening with her and what Chucky told her. Like, Chucky actually said that Caroline's actually adopted, and, not really. So we don't know what's true and what's not true with it. And the aspect of the ending, we see that their teacher from the first season, Lexi, Devin, and Jake's teacher, come in and help them, and she's like, I knew it was Chucky. And then that goes to a scene where Tiffany and Caroline are in a hotel room in Times Square. Nika calls and says, I know where you are, I know what's happening. Gigi calls me once a week, and kind of Tiffany gets afraid and scared, so she does the ritual with the original bride doll, and then it awakens up, and then it's Chucky dressed in that, and he just takes the makeup off and everything, and he attacks Tiffany. We don't know if she's dead. We don't know if she's alive. But what happened is Caroline now the main focus. This was an interesting episode and a very confusing season 2 finale. I feel like everything was just put together so fast because they didn't know what to do with it. The aspect of the CGI was funny at times because you see Chucky come down to the chimney was really interesting. And then the whole fake snow thing is just, like, you could have just left it out. It could have just been snow on the ground. That was it. Cold weather. You didn't need the snow in the scenes because you could tell it was digitally put in. But hey, it's television. It's fun. What are you going to do? If you're a fan of Child's Play, if you're a fan of Chucky, you're going to enjoy this series for entertainment purposes. And that's what it is. 8-episode first season, 8-episode second season. The whole aspect of the Bride of Chucky storyline, the Seed of Chucky storyline, everything coming together from the movies and the culmination of this. I'm very interested in seeing if there's going to be a third season of this show. You give Don Mancini creative control. this is what happens. It becomes a fantastic show. It's funny. It's not scary like you think it is. It's more so comical, and then just Chucky with the one-liners, the ad-libs. It's great. Brad Dourif is amazing as always. Jennifer Tilly is phenomenal as Tiffany, or even when she's playing Jennifer Tilly. Lakeland Watson as Glenn and Glenda was great, and the entire cast and is absolutely amazing. This entire season was fun. There are some good episodes and some not so good episodes. I believe my favorite episode is episode 4, Death on Denial, where you had Gina Gershon, Joe Pantoliano, Meg Tilly, Sutton Strat, and this whole murder mystery aspect, the Bound references. It was just a fun episode. Curious to see how everything plays out if there's a third season. For me, Season 2 of Chucky gets 4 out of 5 stars. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Season 2 of Chucky. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What was your favorite episode? What was your least favorite episode? Who was your favorite character? Who was your least favorite character? Did you like the aspect of how the show started and how it progressed over the episodes? And do you think that this season finale of Chucky was a little bit, they didn't know what to do and it was just drawn out? Or did you like the certain references that were on during this second season? And where do you think they're going to go next? And what do you think is going to happen next if there is a third season of this show? And what do you want the story to be? And do you think that it's over between Kyle and Andy and Chucky? Or do you think things are just getting started? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked. And I'll see you all in the next review video. And let me know in the comment section below what rating you would give Chucky.